Working in America, Employment Training Session 4, presented by St. Vincent's Catholic Charities. Checkouts. After receiving a job offer, companies will do two kinds of checkouts. A background check, checking for a criminal past, and a drug test, testing you for illegal drugs. Most clients are not worried about this because they do not use drugs. However, there are some products you can use that will say you're using drugs even when you are not. False positive. There are some things that you can eat or drink that will say you are using illegal drugs even though you are not. Things like cold remedies, vitamin B supplements, ibuprofen, poppy seeds like on breads, bagels, and muffins, snack bars. These are the snack bars that you're buying from health food stores, not from places like Kroger or Myers. Tonic water. Now, if you have ate or drank any of these products and it has been more than 24 hours, you are safe to take a drug test. However, if it has been less than 24 hours, make sure to tell the drug test individual that you have used these products. As of December 6, 2018, marijuana has been legalized in Michigan for recreational purposes. If you are a U.S. citizen and a Michigan resident, you may use this product. However, if you are a refugee, it is still a federal offense to possess marijuana and to use it. For non-citizen, usage or possession of marijuana can prevent you from being approved for a green card, naturalizing, or returning to the U.S. You can be deported for having or using marijuana if you are a non-citizen. Avoid working in the marijuana industry. Never leave your house carrying marijuana, a medical marijuana card, paraphernalia, or accessories. Do not have photos or text about you and marijuana on your phone, social media, or anywhere else. Workplace expectations. Employers expect every worker to be truthful, be on time, work as a team, complete the shift, be there every day, wear a clean uniform if one is provided, listen to the supervisor, read safety instructions, not use drug or alcohol, help your coworkers and supervisor. Calling in. If you are going to be late, are sick, or injured, you must call in. Make sure you have the correct contact information. Call in as soon as you know that you're going to be late, are sick, or are injured. By sick, they mean you have a fever, vomiting, or diarrhea. Injury is serious bodily harm, something that you would have to see a doctor for. Many employers require a doctor's notification for missing work. Avoid no call, no show. It could cost you your job. Calling in. If you have limited English, call in and say, late. Your name and late. Sick or injured. Your name, sick. Merely by doing this, you could save your job. Worker rights. Every worker has the right to understand how you will be paid, the right to understand how you will receive benefits, the right to a safe work environment. This includes a safe physical environment. Under federal law, employers must provide a workplace free of known health and safety hazards. It also provides a safe mental environment. Under federal law, your employer must provide a workplace free of discrimination because of race, religion, country of origin, age, sex, and disabilities. If you have concerns, you have the right to speak up with them without fear of retaliation. Sexual harassment. It is against the law, and if you do it, you could be written up or put on probation, be fired from your job, or even go to jail. Women and men have the right to work in a job free of unwanted attention. Do not mistake friendliness and kindness as an invitation. Do not tell dirty jokes or make sexual comments about anyone. If you move to a higher position, do not mistreat people in entry-level positions. Sexual harassment can exist between the same sex or opposite genders. Examples of sexual harassment: inappropriate speech, pinching, patting, rubbing, brushing against, staring suggestively, whistling. Harassment is not just the target of the offense. Addressing reporting sexual harassment at work. Report unwelcome conduct as soon as possible to a responsible department official. Responsible department officials include the first or second line supervisor, the offending person's supervisor, the HR manager, the company's executive director. If you have concerns, you have the right to speak up without fear of retaliation. The Americans with Disability Act. The ADA prohibits discrimination and ensures equal opportunity and access for persons with disabilities. Adults with a disability want to be treated as independent people. Offer help only if the person appears to need it. Wait for acceptance and instructions before you help. Do not refer to individuals by their disability. A person is not a condition. Do not use normal to describe someone without a disability. Culture in the workplace. You have the right to practice your religion in the workplace. It cannot result in an undue hardship or affect the rights of other employees. You must find a balance between culture and work. Reporting workplace injuries. If you do not report an injury, you could lose out on medical expenses, paid leave, your job. Report all injuries inside and out of your workplace. Let your employer decide what the correct action is. Moving up in the workplace. Always strive to move up and continue learning. To get a better, higher paying job, you will need to be flexible, learn new skills, improve your English, go the extra mile for your employer. Moving up professionals. If you are a professional in your country, you may be able to work in that field in America. You may need to attend classes and obtain a certification. You will need to be patient. Achieving your goals will take time. America is known as the land of opportunity. Work hard and it will pay off in the long run. Workplace stress. Signs of stress are feeling sad or nervous, having difficulty breathing, headaches, muscle pains, feeling tired all the time, no appetite, stomach pains, drinking too much alcohol. Workplace stress. Solutions. Relieve stress by doing relaxing activities such as reading, meditation or prayer, listening to music, being active outdoors, eating nutritious foods, spending time with friends and family. If you do not feel better, it is important to see a doctor. Conflicts in the workplace. Arguing with supervisors or coworkers often damages your workplace reputation and your future jobs. Decreases promotional chances. Affects pay raises. Think before you speak. Be respectful of others. What is acceptable to one may be offensive to another. Remember, ask for help if you are having trouble. Possible sources, manager, or human resource professional. Space invaders. Is someone standing too close? Someone closer than a few feet. Invading personal space may make people feel uncomfortable. Approximately 2 to 5 feet is an appropriate distance in which to converse with a coworker and stranger. Leaving a job. If you quit a job after only 1 or 2 days, it will make that employer less likely to hire another refugee. So you're hurting others as well as yourself. Never quit a job until you have another job. No matter how bad a job is, not working at all is worse. If you must quit, give notice of at least 2 weeks. Be nice about it. This company may be your next reference. You're fired. If you were fired from a job, the next employer who interviews you will not like that you were fired. Getting fired will hurt your chances of getting another job. Getting fired will hurt the chances of other refugees getting jobs at that place. If fired, you will no longer be a priority for support from St. Vincent's. Reasons for getting fired. Stealing, drug or alcohol, taking too much time off, damaging company property, falsifying company records, misconduct, insubordination, poor performance, violating company policy, using company property for personal business. Payday. You may be paid weekly, every 2 weeks, or even once a month. Your paycheck shows what you made. Federal taxes. state taxes, city taxes, Social Security, benefits, if you have any, direct deposit, pay put directly into your bank account, cash jobs. If you are not paying income tax, then you are working illegally. If you are working for cash, you must still pay your taxes. Your employer must give you a pay stub showing gross pay and taxes withheld. If you break the law, you will have to pay the back taxes. You may have to pay a fine. You may go to prison. Taxes. Here we have an example of a pay stub. In it, Ellen made $14.50 an hour. She worked a total of 40 hours. So she made a total of $580. However, Ellen does not get to keep $580. She must pay her taxes. Here we see how much Ellen pays for each tax that week. By adding them up, you see the total deductions. This is the amount that we will reduce Ellen's pay. Here we see what Ellen actually receives after paying her taxes. If you have children, there are some tax reductions. Work vocabulary. Voluntary overtime. You choose to work over 40 hours. Mandatory overtime. You are required to work over 40 hours. Overtime pay. Pay over 40 hours is 1.5 times your normal pay. So if you made $10 an hour, for overtime, you would receive $15 per hour. Double time pay. Pay over 40 hours, which receives double pay. So if you were paid $10 an hour, your double time pay would be $20 per hour. Sick pay. Pay received when sick or injured. Seniority. Having been at the company the longest. Punching in and out. Employers in the U.S. are very strict about time. When you punch in, they will know if you are late. If you punch out early, they will know it. They will deduct pay for the time missed. You can be fired for doing this too many times. You have now completed Session 4 of the Working in America Employment Training. Thank you.